Happy Safety Day. Safety Day doesn't end just on one day. Let us make this Safety Day continue for the entire year. Let us have a wonderful safety year ahead. We have a wonderful track record with almost, we have 0 lost time injury in the last 9 years, and we are on the 10th year. Probably on July 5th of 2015, we'll land up with how 10 people can be brought into safety. So what they have done, anyone can tell what Air has done on that demonstration part. Now what they have done is, earlier we had air hostess coming down, beautiful girls coming down and telling, so that at least some of we people have a look at. But now they have in Air Arabia, I could see that they have it's a video program right now, and we have young boys and girls, very small boys and girls, just for a change, so that even from that root level. And what is the reason why is very small boys, around
सेफ्टी में ख्याल करते हैं, लेकिन ये स्पेशल सेफ्टी डे हम इसलिए मनाते हैं कि थोड़ा और इम्प्रूव हो। इसीलिए हम सभी तो देखते होंगे रोज़ बाज़ार जाते हैं, दुबई में रोज़ शॉपिंग करते होंगे।
Why not like a technical day, purchase day, HR day? Why we are celebrating safety day specifically? So that's the importance, you all know. And more important is that International Labour Organization के हिसाब से worldwide कम से कम 2.5 million public injured हो जाते हैं because not working safely. So ये जो message और कोई भी management कितना भी profit बनाए उससे important है.
Safety is the main thing for a production plant. Second is production. It is my calculation, because if anywhere safety fails, that means at any time business will stop. Not checking parameters of the safety. So what I am telling is, it is my simple word. If anybody is interested in this,
and the plant, it is Union Carbide. That plant on that day stopped working. Where is the business? Why they did all that? They were trying to bring up business. They stopped. They got abruptly stopped. That means that is the end of the business. So that is the reason why the modern management, take care of safety as a prime thing.
I pledge to keep my workplace clean and safe. I shall abide to the safety requirements of the management and shall work using proper PPE. I pledge to work safely and shall do my best possible to ensure the safety of my fellow beings. I also pledge to keep the environment and Mother Earth against all kinds of pollution. Our goal is zero incidents, zero injuries, and zero environmental events. It is our plan. We work safely and efficiently. Thank you.
Let it. Come on. Chandra. And here we have Mohanraj. Mohanraj, what he says? Better to be saved than to be sorry. Slowly. Money comes with money. Here you have Shibu. We need you work safely. That's what he says. Here comes Shabu. Safety rules are the best tools. Your best tools. Here comes the next man, Venu. Safety saves, accidents costs. Slowly. No safety, no accidents. See, use proper earthing. That's what Harish says. Correct. Here comes Raju. Raju says, work safely. And here comes your Dharmendra. Safety by choice and should not be by chance. And extra coming here. Best be safe today. Here comes Jure. Near miss. Reported today is accident that does not happen tomorrow. And here comes Babu. Another youngster, new one to the team. Safety is our goal. What is yours? That's what he asks. And here comes the latest of audition. Safety begins with teamwork. And Vinesh, safety first, last and always. Here comes Govind. Do the do's, not the don'ts. Tomorrow, your reward for working safely today. And Grishma here. Keep your workplace clean and safe. That's what I like always, you know. Good one. And one more. Here we have Shikumar. Now forget about safety. And the great young man here. Who is that? Ashwin. Don't be safety blinded. Be safety minded. That's what he says. And the last but not the least, Vincent. Safety first. Next Morat. So they are on to the garden making. Let us see what they do. How they make safety garden. Let us see how they do that.
लाइन पे जाओ.
Line में जाना. I think they have already made arrangement for this one. They have excavated. They have made a hole over there, I suppose. That's a good one. Good idea. Warehouse, go to peroxide storage, maintenance and all that, and come back and enter the plant and go up the plant. Any doubts to be clarified, then come back. And the other team, led by Nijas, will start from the plant, go up the plant, finish off the entire, look into all the areas, reactors, tin tanks and everything, come down, go to the warehouse area, gel coat manufacturing area, base storage area, and then have a round. Filling area, ultrasonic area, as we normally do. Okay. And just explain to everyone what are the requirements of safety over here and what are the equipments. Right? Any clarifications further required? You can still come to me also.
Program is some topics regarding your first aid training, correct? Huh? Yeah. Who amongst you knows or have undergone any first aid training? Anyone who've undergone a first aid training? You did?
Everyone have gone.
Everyone had gone.
Yeah.
Correct? You still remember heart attack? Yes or no? Huh? You still remember heart attack? Yes or no? I need to hear some voices. Yes or no? Huh?
Yes.
Cardiac arrest, you heard about it?
Yes.
Okay? Those are some of the topics that we're going to discuss today because those are one of the most common thing to happen. And it's also one of the most common thing to kill people. That's why you should learn or refresh about those. Everyone is with me, yes or no?
Yes.
That's good. Okay? So, heart attack. Let's start with this. Okay? Heart attack is the leading cause of sudden death. First of all, how do we say if a person is encountering a heart attack? How do you say? Or how do you understand that a person is encountering heart attack? Give me a sign. Can anyone give me a sign? Signs and symptoms. Number one, there is chest pain. What else? Profuse sweating. Okay? What else? Can the person stand? Yes or no?
No.
Huh? He cannot stand properly because there is pacing or dizziness, there is instability. Right? What else? How about color of the face? What will it be? Ma'am? What will be the color of the face? What is pale color? This is yellowish, bluish, or grayish in color. Means to say that there is irregularity of blood circulation. What is the color of blood? Red. When there is irregularity of the circulation of this substance, what happens? Yellowish. Agree? Okay? Agree with that? Now, how do you manage this person encountering a heart attack? First of all, if you see those signs and symptoms, what you need to do first is, let's have Mr. Subhash here, okay, as my victim. Okay? Now, first things first. This will be the sign and symptom. Okay, a little bit bending down like this. There is facial grimace. Immediately what you need to do first is support the victim. Right now in this setting, there is no chair. So what we do, sir, please sit down. Sit down, sit down. Okay, sit down slowly. Okay, now, we need to let the person sit down. Why? There is instability, right? Plus, if he sits down, he relaxes, blood pressure goes down because you're resting. Next. Sir, my name is Mark. Everyone hears me? I cannot shout at the victim, right? If I shout, there will be tension. My name is Mark. I'm a trained first aider, sir. Okay? What do you feel right now? What's your problem? Okay? Remember, a person encountering heart attack will not be saying chest pain. What he will be saying is, I'm having so much pain. So you can observe for this. Let's be realistic. Okay? Sir, okay, is this your first time to experience this? Okay? Sir, I'm gonna call the ambulance right now for some assistance for us, okay? Please feel safe. I'm a trained first aider. Sir, can anyone please call the emergency right now?
Yes.
Okay? Tell them that there's a person here who's encountering what?
Cardiac arrest.
Can we say that he's encountering heart attack?
We'll tell like that.
Ma'am, if I tell heart attack to this person and the victim hears it, I'm telling you this, you're killing him fast. Okay? So what you can only tell is he's encountering severe chest pain. Tell them to come here as soon as possible. Ma'am, do you know where's the first aid kit? Do you know where's the first aid kit? Can you go and get it for me? Okay? So I'm just telling you. Okay? You should know where is it? Everyone should know where's the first aid kit. Sir, I already called for the ambulance, huh? Please feel safe, okay? They're on the way. First aid kit arrives. Look for one special content of it, which is aspirin. Good thing you still remember. Aspirin, how many milligrams the standard? How many milligrams is the standard aspirin? At least 300 to 500 milligrams. Okay? 300 to 500 milligrams. How do we give the aspirin, guys? Can you please hear it? How do we give it? With apple juice, with orange juice? Huh? Without anything. Okay? So this is the aspirin. This will be very helpful for you, sir. Just place it under your tongue. And this will be the fastest route that this aspirin will be delivering the effect. Within 1 to 2 minutes, this aspirin will be able to deliver the effect of what? Okay, a heart attack victims, what happens to the blood circulation? It has become irregular. Irregular in the sense because the blood viscosity becomes high. The blood becomes thick. Now, the action of this aspirin is it makes the blood thin, or it reduces the blood's viscosity low. So which is a substance easier to circulate or pump? High viscosity, low viscosity? Low viscosity. So this is what aspirin does. It reduces the viscosity of the blood, easier blood circulation. As soon as the ambulance comes in the area, your job is over, submit the victim, job is done. Okay? But if you will not be doing anything to this victim, I'm telling you this victim will be dead when the ambulance arrives here. Here comes your first aid responsibility. Doing whatever it is necessary while waiting for ambulance. We cannot just wait for the ambulance, right? Huh? Clear with this? Any questions so far? None. Sir, please stand up. Please get me your get me the mannequin and the mats. Clear with this? We got any questions so far? Guys, gentlemen, from the back, don't hide yourselves. No questions? Huh? Down 2 inches? Up. It's what we call a complete recoiling. Okay? Continue.
इसका हाथ बाहर आ जाएगा मुश्किल नहीं होगी अच्छे से दबाओ क्या कर रहे हो 2 मिनट हो गए अच्छे से दबाओ
Press.
नीचे
How many minutes do they need to do this? 2 minutes. 2 minutes while waiting for ambulance. After 2 minutes, what's next? How do you do it? Open the airway, check the
chest
breathing. Okay? Let's say victim is breathing. What do you do next? Can we leave the victim like this? Stand up, stand up, stand up. What do you do to the victim once you've checked that he or she is breathing? Huh? Turn them to?
the side
Get a victim for yourself, sir. Yeah, please, please. Come here. Come here. We will not bite you. We'll just give you some massage. Lie down. Okay? Yeah. Head there, foot here. We're all cowboys here. Okay, sir. Let's see how you turn the victim to the side. Mobile phones out. Any sharp objects out of the pocket also. Okay? Now, how do we turn this victim, sir? If you still remember.
I think so. You turn him to the left.
Left or right, there is no issues. But how do you turn it? Kneel down, kneel down. Make sure that when you engage the victim, make sure that you're kneeling down. Yes. No. Okay, now, stand up. We turn the victim like this. Maybe after performing, I will not do it, okay? After performing 200, I open the airway of the victim and check for
Breathing.
victim is breathing. It means victim is alive, brought back to life. Now, we turn the victim in what we call as the recovery position. This is a position that we give to victims who are breathing already. So how do we do it? You see, 1, 2. Relax. Correct? Relax. Okay. Then next is relax yourself. Relax yourself. Stiff muscle. Now, this is what we call as the recovery position. Stay in this position for a while. Why are we turning the victim onto this position? Relax. Why are we turning the victim in this position?
He can breathe easy.
Easier breathing. Yes. What else?
If anything is coming from his mouth.
Okay, now, unconscious victim, there will always be tendencies for them to start vomiting. If they're flat lying down and they vomit, what's gonna happen? They will choke, and that one will kill them. Yes? Now, if he vomits in this position, what's gonna be? Vomit will easily ooze out, right? Plus, a victim lying down flat, there will always be chances for the tongue to go back to the throat, blocks the breathing. In this position, tongue is being pulled side and out. Now, every 2 minutes, you need to check the breathing of the victim. Is it still breathing? Yes. Okay, while waiting for the ambulance, this should be the position. Is it clear? Is it clear? Huh? Any questions? So far? None. Now, I'll give you one more topic, which is airway obstruction. When the victim, as per 2013 and 14 guidelines for fractures, first aiders are not allowed to intervene to this scenario. First aiders also are not allowed to lift personnel which is injured. We don't do it anymore. These are the jobs of advanced first aiders and job of paramedics. We don't lift victims anymore. What we do to them is just tell them to stay in that situation, stay in that position, do not move. Immobilize the victim. Tell them that the more you move, maybe it can get worse. But no need for splinting, bandaging, it's a big no. Okay? We don't teach first aiders this one anymore. Okay, what else? Evacuating a victim or maybe carrying a victim in stretchers, it's a big no also. More cases of either spinal cord injury that results to death has occurred because of these practices. So we also cancel it. That's why maybe you're thinking we're not teaching it anymore.
Job has come
Not
down.
anymore. Yes.
First aid's job has come down.
Yes. Okay. What else? Maybe cuts or bleeding. Does this happen here?
Yes.
Cuts or bleeding? Yeah? How do you manage this one? Maybe severe bleeding. How do you manage it? Can anyone tell me?
Just press it there and raise your hands.
Okay. How do you do it? What's the color of blood first?
Red.
Color of blood is red. Okay. Remember, color of blood, red. You start with D. What is D? You get a bandage, apply direct pressure. What's the next letter? E. Elevation. R is rest. Let him sit down. You can apply bandages, triangular bandages, compressor bandages, and that's all. Rest, elevation, and direct pressure. These are for severe bleeding.
What if it's a head injury?
Head injury, of course, you cannot trace it more. It's because it's up already. Okay? What you can do is just bandaging, let the person sit down while waiting for the ambulance. Okay? Clear with this? Now, maybe the bandaging didn't work so well. Bandaging is there, but it's still bleeding. How do you manage this one now? You can add up more bandages or do what we call as a tourniquet. Maybe the wound is here. Okay, maybe the wound is here. You apply the bandage not in that same area, but you apply it in between the pump and the opening. So it's a form of isolation. This is what we call a tourniquet. Okay? This is how to manage a bleeding, severely bleeding victim. Rest, elevation, direct pressure, or last course, tourniquet application, and that's all. Okay? How about for wounds like this, like capillary wounds or shallow wounds? How do you manage it? Huh? How do you bandage it, man? Like minor wounds, right? Of course, everyone already encountered this one. How do you manage it?
First you clean the wound.
You clean the wound with water and soap. That's good. Next is,
Like on the bandage.
okay, before doing that, you should first sanitize the area. What you need to do is apply alcohol. Have you applied alcohol to the wound?
Yes.
What does it feel? It burns. That's why you should never use that. Okay? Don't use alcohol. What you need to use is either povidone, iodine, or betadine solution, and maybe you have a hydrogen peroxide, which very seldom you can find it on first aid kit, but most probably just apply betadine. After betadine, then bandages, and you're done. Okay?
We have this spray,
No. Sprays, don't use it. Okay? If you wanted to use spray alone. Don't apply bandages after the spray. Because if you spray the area, then you do the bandaging, the bandages will just stick there. It will act like a glue. If you want to use spray, don't use bandage. If you want to use bandage, don't use spray. Okay? Spray works just alone. No other, okay, materials. Anything else?
So one question about
Good. Ask me questions.
fracture person.
Uh-huh.
It is direct sunlight. Earth is too hot.
Uh-huh.
Usually not to touch the person.
Okay.
What to do?
I'm not telling don't touch. I'm telling as much as possible, do not move. Do not mobilize. Now, if there is possible hazards in the area that may be hot or maybe in the production area wherein a lot of possible dangers might happen, then you can easily just drag the victim to the nearest place. Okay, how do you drag the victim? Don't carry, just drag. Maybe you can hold it in the shirt, or maybe you can put a towel on the armpits of the victim and just drag. Do not lift. And that is the only thing we can do to this victim. Don't use splints. Don't use bandages anymore. These are fractures out of our hands. Okay? What else? Good stouts. Huh?
Probably if we are told about that injury, let be burn. Burn injuries.
First aid for
First aid for burns.
Burns. Okay? Burns, there is 3 degrees. First, second, and third. Okay? First degree are just very minor. Okay? Least attention can be placed onto this type of scenario. Second degree is the most common, and third, you need ambulance for this. How do you classify it? First degree, there will just be redness. Minor pain will be there. Second degree, redness with blister, swelling, and severe pain. Third degree, what you see here is like tandoori. Okay? Now, how do you manage it? First degree, You can just cool it with water. Then you can apply, what do you call this? Aloe vera. Aloe vera gel. You can buy it in the supermarket, not like this, okay? It's insanitized. Okay, you can buy it in the supermarket. That will just act like a cooling. Or maybe if you got like Bernol, sir, we don't advise this to be used. What we advise is a burn aid. It's cream based. Bernol is cream, not cream, but ointment or oil.
Silver sulfadiazine.
Silver sulfadiazine cream or what do you call this? Flamazine. Yes, that's the best one that you can use.
There's a burn spray.
Okay, burn spray. I told you, if you're gonna use spray alone. Don't mix it with anything else. Okay, and that will be good. Cooling and applying antibiotic creams or antibiotic ointments. Then covering it with, can we cover it with a standard dressing? Huh? If we cover it with a standard dressing, what's gonna happen? It will be sticky. What you need to use is a non-stick dressing. Non-stick dressing, in a sense, it's non-woven special dressing for burns. Okay, I'm sure you figure out what is that from your previous first aid training, right? Okay. First degree and second degree burns only has one first aid. Just remember, cool it with water, clean it with antibiotic burn solutions or burn creams, then cover it with bandages. Third degree, out of our hands, just call for the emergency. Or if it takes time for them to arrive, get a towel, get a cloth, soak it wet, cover the area, nothing else. Can maintain it elevated. That's all. Okay? Anything else? Give me questions.
Do you have to necessarily use a bandage for a burn?
Bandage for the burns? Yes, first or second. Like cool, clean, and cover. Cover it with
Cover with a
bandages.
fly cream and you have to put a bandage?
Yes. Bandage which is not a standard one but a non-sticky.
But why do you have to cover it?
You have to cover it because why? You have to protect the blisters, you have to protect the skin because basically this is very, very sensitive.
You haven't been applied, so then why do you need a bandage?
Of course, sir, you need to cover it. Why? Protecting the blisters is what I'm telling. Okay, usually people blast the blisters, right? And when you blast the blisters, the skin will peel off, it will leave it an open wound. But if you will be covered with, there will be protection. What else? Of course, this is very susceptible to infection. Flies will be coming. Next thing you know, there will be what? Infection, dust. Okay, always cover it. First degree should be covered within 2 days. Second degree, 5 to 8 days. Okay, third degree, it's up to the hospital to decide. Okay? What else? If there is no questions, okay, sir?
Third degree means how much? What is the percentage of it?
Sir, percentage will be a lot. Okay, it can be from 1% of third degree burn to 100%.
Say that sometimes we see paper that 80% burn.
Remember this, sir. Burns, okay, it has percentage, but it's only pertaining to the size. When you talk about degrees, you're pertaining to the depth. Okay? Size is percentage, degrees is depth. Okay? Just remember this. If you wanted to go to the percentage of burns, remember this. Rule of 9. Okay? 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, and the rest will be on the body. 9%, 9%. 9% on the head, and the rest is on the body. And how it's complicated, there's no need for you to know that anymore. What is important is just the first aid. You'll not be doing the documentation of what is the percentage of the burn. Okay, when you call for the ambulance, okay, just tell them if it is a third degree. What is the color? Black, brown, open, no blisters, may be possible on the side, but at the area, it's black. Okay?
Right.
Anything
Any
else?
questions? I think it should be fine. Thank you, Mr.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys.